What is negation? So it is the operation of converting a positive number to negative number and negative number to positive number. After performing subtraction, if we get any carry, then it is considered as end round carry. Whatever the minute I am having, the minute value is lesser than the subtrahend. Hello to all, a warm welcome to my new session on data representation. I am Revati, Faculty, Department of Computer Science, Vidyashram Pre-University College, Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Before going to start my today's session, let me to recall the things what we learned in my previous session. In my previous session, we started with binary subtraction. That means how we can able to perform binary subtraction. What are the rules I need to follow while performing binary subtraction? Along with that, we had discussion regarding representation of signed integer. That means how can I represent the signed integer and what are the three different ways I can able to represent my signed integer. In that we learnt sign and magnitude method. Along with that, we had discussion regarding ones complement representation as well as twos complement representation. So dear student, just remember that we are going to have signed and magnitude method, ones complement method as well as twos complement method to represent the negative numbers. But in my today's session, we are going to discuss something more about subtraction of binary numbers using complements. That means how we can able to subtract the binary numbers in ones complement method as well as twos complement method. Anyway, we are going to study in depth about binary subtraction in my today's session. At the beginning, just make a note here. What is negation? So, it is the operation of converting a positive number to negative number and negative number to positive number. That means there are certain situations we want to convert the negative number to positive number and positive number to negative number. In that time, we require negation. So, the negation is performing twos complement system. That means if I want to convert positive number to negative number and negative number to positive number, how can I achieve this? By using negation. In that we are going to use twos complement method. So here the twos complement method is mainly used to convert the binary positive number to negative number and negative number to positive number. So at the beginning I'm going to have the example. That means I want to consider plus 12. That's nothing but the positive number 12. Its binary representation is 1100. That means to represent 12, I'm having 1100 and it's my positive number. For that reason, I'm going to write the value 0. So here 0 indicates that it is positive number. Now, according to the negation, I'm going to convert the negative number to the positive. To convert the negative number to positive, I'm going to use twos complement method. So, at the beginning, I'm going to write the decimal number as it is along with the sign. If it is positive, then I'm going to write 0. If it is negative, then I'm going to write 1. But according to this example, it is positive number, so I will write 0. Now what I want to do? I want to convert this number to 1's complement. That means wherever I get 0, I'm going to write 1. For 1, I'm going to write 0. That is nothing but the inverse or complementing each other. So here I'm having 0. Now I want to write the 1's complement of 0, that is 1. Here 1's complement of 0 is 1. 1's complement of 1 is 0. 1's complement of 1 is 0. And 1's complement of 0 is 1. Now I want to take the 2's complement. So what I will do? I'm going to write the 1 at the LSB. That means I'm going to add 1 to the LSB. Now I'm going to perform the binary addition. So according to the rule, 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So I'm going to write this sum 0 and carry is 1. Now 1 plus 1, once again it is 1, 0. So I will write the sum 0 and 1 carry. Now 0 plus 1, it is 1. I'll write 0 as it is and I'll write 1 as it is. So according to the problem, what I want to do? I want to convert the positive number to binary. So it is my positive number, that is plus 12, and this is my negative representation of minus 12. So this is the way I can able to perform the negation. So why I required negation? In order to convert positive number to negative and negative number to positive, I required negation. Then I'm going to have another example here. So I have minus 12. Now I want to convert this 12 to binary. So I will write the binary digit as it is. And what I want to do? I want to write the symbol. It is minus, then it is 1. So from where I'm going to get the minus 12 value? That is, I'm going to take this one, that is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So it is 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Now what I want to do? I want to take the 1's complement. So I'll take the 1's complement of this negative number. After that, I'm going to add 1 to the LSB. Now I'm going to perform the binary addition. So first I'll write the 1's complement. So 1's complement of 0, it is 1. 1's complement of 0, it is 1. 1's complement of 1, it is 0. 1's complement of 0, it is 1. 1's complement of 1 is 0. Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to add 1 to the LSB. So now I'm going to perform addition. 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So I'll write 0 as it is and 1 is carry. Now 1 plus 1, I'll write 0 and 1 is carry. Now 1 plus 0, it is 1. I'll write 1 as it is and 0 as it is. So 0 is nothing but the positive number. This is the way I can able to convert the negative number 12 to positive number 12. Moving further, I'm having subtraction of binary numbers using complement. So I can able to perform the binary subtraction using complements. That is, I can able to perform binary subtraction using 1's complement method as well as 2's complement method. So I have subtraction using 1's complement and subtraction using 2's complement method. Now, suppose if I want to perform binary subtraction using ones complement method, then what are the cases I'm having? The first case I'm having here is subtracting a smaller number from a larger number. So what is my first case? I'm going to subtract the smaller number from the larger number. That is, minute is greater than subtrahend. So minute is greater than subtrahend. Then what is my first step? Find the ones complement of the subtrahend. Add this to the minute and carry is generated, and this carry is called as end round carry. That means after performing subtraction, if we get any carry, then it is considered as end round carry. In the step 4, add the end round carry back to the LSB. That means first I want to identify the end round carry. After that, what I want to do? I'm going to add that to the LSB bit. Now consider the example here. So here I'm having 15 and 13. That means I'm going to subtract 15 from 23 using ones complement method. So what is my minute? It is 23. And what is my subtrahend? It is minus 15. That means I'm going to subtract 23 minus 15. So what I want to do at the beginning, I want to find the ones complement of the subtrahend. Before going to perform any operation, I want to convert the decimal number to binary. So this is the binary representation of 23, and this is the binary representation of minus 15. Now I want to take the ones complement of the subtrahend. So it is 1, 0, 0, 0 and 0. Now according to the rule, what I want to do? I want to perform the addition operation. That means I want to add both the values. So it is 1 plus 0, it is 1. 1 plus 0, it is 1. 1 plus 0, it is 1. 0 plus 0, it is 0. And 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So first I'll write the sum 0 and I'm going to write the carry 1. Now according to the last rule, I want to find the round end carry, and I want to add this round end carry with the LSB. Now I'm going to add. So that is 1 plus 1, it is 0, 1 carry. 1 plus 1, 0 sum and 1 carry. 1 plus 1, 0 sum and 1 carry. So here 0 plus 1, it is 1. So how much it is? It is nothing but the 8. If I perform directly decimal subtraction, that is 23 minus 15, what is the value I'm getting? It is 8. So here I'm getting the value 8. So both are correct. This is the way I can able to cross verify my result. Then subtraction using ones complement. Once again, I'm having second case. What is my first case? I'm going to subtract the higher positive number with the lower negative number. That means subtracting a smaller number from larger number. There we discussed. But in my second case, subtracting a larger number from smaller number. That means minute is less than the subtrahend. Whatever the minute I'm having, the minute value is lesser than the subtrahend. Now, what are the steps I need to follow? Once again, find the ones complement of the subtrahend. Then add this to the minute. In the step 3, there will be no carry. Complement the answer to get the difference. So these are the steps I need to follow while performing subtraction using 2's complement. And what's the case here? That is subtracting a larger number from smaller number. Now consider the example here. I am having 52 and 25. Now I want to subtract 25 minus 52. So here minute is smaller than subtrahend. So what is my subtrahend? That is nothing but the minus 52. Now at the beginning I want to write the binary representation of this decimal number. So it is my positive number, so 0. And here it is my negative number and it is 1. Now what I want to do? I want to take the ones complement of the subtrahend. So what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the ones complement of the subtrahend. 0, I'll write 1. 0, I'll write 1. For 1, it is 0. It is 1, 0 and 0. Now I'm going to add the ones complement of the subtrahend with the minute. So I'm going to add, that is 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So I'll write the 0 and 1 carry. Now once again 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So I'll write the sum 0 and 1 is carry. So 0 plus 1, it is 1. 1 plus 1, 1, 0. So I'll write the sum 0 and 1 carry. Now 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So I'll write the 0 and 1 is carry. Now I'll write the 1 as it is. Now here if I consider this final result, I'm not going to get any carry. So since there is no carry, what I will do? I'm going to take the ones complement of the result. So 0, it is nothing but 1. 0, it is nothing but 1. Ones complement, if I consider 0, then 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Since the result is minus 27. So this is my final result. Then I can able to consider another example, that 10 minus 14. Now first I'm going to write the binary representation, and I'm going to write the binary representation of 14. According to the rule, I want to take the ones complement, that is 0, 0, 0, 1, and I want to add with the binary representation of positive number 10. Now I'm going to perform addition operation, and if I consider here, I'm not going to have any carry. So what I want to do? I want to take the ones complement. Now I'm going to take the ones complement of this result. So instead of writing 1, I'll write the 0 here. Ones complement of 1 is 0 and ones complement of 0 is 1 and ones complement of 1 is 0. Now if I convert this to decimal, it is 14. That is minus 14. Now if I consider 10 minus 14, then what is the result? It is minus 4. So here I am getting -4 and here I am getting -4. Both are same. So this is the way I can able to cross verify. Then I am having subtraction using 2's complement. Till now, what we discussed, it is subtraction using 1's complement. Under that, we discussed two different types, that is case 1 and case 2. First time, I'm having larger, minute and smaller subtrahend. Second time, smaller, minute and larger subtrahend. But in 2's complement, we are having two cases, that is subtracting a smaller number from a larger number. That is nothing but minute is greater than the subtrahend. Then what's the first rule? Take the 2's complement of the subtrahend and add the subtrahend with the minute, and if the carry is generated, discard the carry and remaining bits gives the difference. That means if there is any carry generated here, I am going to discard the carry. If I consider previous one, that is nothing but subtraction using 2's complement and case 1, if there is any carry generated, then what I'm going to do? I'm going to add that carry to the LSB bit. But here I'm going to discard the carry. Moving further, let's consider the example here. I'm having 9 and 17. So what is my minute? That is nothing but 17. And what is my subtrahend? That is nothing but -9. Now, I'm going to write the binary equivalent. Then, first what I want to do, I want to take the 1's complement of the subtrahend. So, this is my 1's complement. So, wherever I'm getting 1, I'll write 0, and for 0, I'll write 1 and 1, 0, 0, 1. Now what I want to do? I want to take the 2's complement. How I am going to take the 2's complement? That is nothing but 1's complement plus 1. So this is my 1's complement plus 1. Now I am going to add 1 plus 0, 1. So 1, 1, 0 and 1. Now what I want to do? I am going to perform addition operation. That is, I'm going to add this value with the minute. So, I'm going to perform the addition operation. 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So, I'll write 0, 1 carry. 1 plus 0, it is 1. 1 plus 1, it is 0, 1. So, I'll write 0 and 1 carry. Now, 1 plus 0, it is 1. 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0. So, I'll write 0, 1 is carry. 0 plus 0, it is 0. 0 plus 1, it is 1. Now, I'm going to add 1 plus 1, it is nothing but 0 and 1 carry. So, I'll write the carry as it is. And according to the rule, if I get any carry, what I want to do? I want to discard the carry. So, it is 4. This is the way I can able to perform the subtraction. That is, I can able to perform binary subtraction using 2's complement. So, 17 minus 9, it is 8. So, what's the value here? That is 8. So, both are same. Now, I'm having subtraction using 2's complement once again, but the case is reverse. But here, subtracting a larger number from a smaller number. So, here I'm having minute is smaller than the subtrahend. So, here I'm having minute is lesser or smaller than the subtrahend. And first I want to find the 2's complement of the subtrahend and add the 2's complement result with the minute, and if there is no carry, hence take the 2's complement of the number, that is 2's complement of the result, and place a negative symbol in front of. What I want to do here, if there is no carry, what I want to do, I want to take the 1's complement of the result and I want to place the negative symbol in front of the result. Now consider the example here. I am having 47 and 26. That means I am going to subtract 26 from the 47. First what I want to do? I want to write the binary equivalent of the decimal number. So I'll write the binary equivalent. Now what I want to do? First I want to take the 1's complement of the subtrahend. What I want to do? I want to take the 1's complement of the subtrahend. Then what I want to do? I want to perform 2's complement. So I'm going to add 1 to the LSB. So according to the rule, first I want to take the 1's complement of the subtrahend. For 1, I'll write 0. For 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1 and 1, 0. Now I'm going to perform 2's complement addition. So I'm going to add 1 to the LSB bit and I'm going to perform the binary addition. 1 plus 0, it is 1. I'll write 0 as it is. I'll write 0 as it is. I'll write 0 as it is. I'll write 1 as it is and 0 as it is. Now, I'm going to add this result with the minute. I'm going to add this result with the minute. Now, it is 1 plus 0, it is 1. 0 plus 1, it is 1. 0 plus 0, it is 0. 0 plus 1, it is 1. 1 plus 1, it is 1, 0, where 0 is my sum and 1 is my carry. Now, 0 plus 0, it is 0. Then 0 plus 1, it is 1. Now, the 1's complement of the answer. That means to perform 2's complement, first I want to take the 1's complement of the result. For that, I'm going to add 1. For 1, I'll write 0. For 1, I'll write 0. For 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Now, I'm going to add the 1's complement with the 2's complement. That is, I have 1's complement result. Now, I'm going to place 1 to the LSB and I'm going to perform binary addition. So, 1 plus 0, 1. I'll write 0 as it is, 1 as it is, 0 as it is and 1 as it is. Hence, the result is 21. This is 21. So, if I perform 26 minus 47, it is minus 21. So, what is my result? It is minus 21. Let me to take another example here. I am having 10 and 14. I am having 10 and 14. That means I am going to subtract 10 from 14. So, what I want to do? I want to write the binary equivalent, that is 1, 0, 1, 0 and it is 1, 1, 1, 0. Now, what I want to do? I want to take the 2's complement of this, that is 0, 0, 0, 1. Now I'm going to add this with this, that is 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. So now I'm going to perform binary addition, that is 1 plus 0, it is 1, 0 plus 1, 1, 0 plus 0, it is 0, 1 plus 1, it is 1. Now what I want to do, I want to take the ones complement of this, that is 0, 1, 0, 0. Now it is minus 4. So 10 minus 14, it is minus 4. So here, and if I compare this result, both are same and it is correct. This is the way I can able to cross verify. At the beginning, we had discussion regarding binary subtraction using ones complement. Under that, we had two different cases. First one is I'm having larger minute than subtrahend. Another one smaller minute than subtrahend. If I consider subtraction using two's complement, same thing. Larger minute than subtrahend. Another case smaller minute than subtrahend. This is the 4 different cases which comes under binary subtraction using ones complement method as well as two's complement method. Dear student, in my today's session, you got more information about data representation. Let's meet in the next session with some more information about data representation. Until then, keep watching and keep learning. Thank you.